Welcome back to Time Serve, the channel scans the docket so you don't have to. What a better way to ring in the new year by having Judge Boy dismantle this defendant's woe is me story. He is an 18-year-old punk that is having children with different women, no job, no education, and a hell of an entitled attitude that feels as though he is owed because he made terrible choices. Well, not in the 187, my friend, and Boyd, oh Boyd, does he get a verbal lashing. Tell us what you think about this case, or just say hello by commenting down below. Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
All right, we're back on the record. Mr. Reed, to that allegation, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the rest.
All right, any objections to the state's waivers?
No objection.
All right, Mr. Reed, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. I still need to read the 8537A, or did you want to wait to do that one?
Yes, we'll wait and do that one. So for this one, is there an agreement?
Yes. The agreement is we're asking you to deny the motion, alter and amend to order state ISF, followed by ISP, and probation is recommending that he stay in custody until he's transferred to residential. And sorry, state ISF, both tracks.
That is the agreement, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Reed, are you requesting that I follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you understand that I can send you to 20 years in prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to go to prison for 20 years?
No, ma'am.
Then why are you not reporting? That's the easiest thing to do.
A lot. I really can't explain it.
All right, well, how old are you?
18.
All right, so reporting is easy to do. If you don't report, you could go to prison. So while you're on deferred adjudication on this case, I want you to start thinking. Every decision that you make, you need to ask yourself, is this going to be a violation of my deferred adjudication? Is this something that can result in me going to prison for 20 years? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to be an 18-year-old going to prison for 20 years, which based on this charge, who knows? Maybe they'll keep you there for 18. You never know. But you may end up not getting out of prison until you're in your 30s. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to follow your agreement. Deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include state ISF, both tracks, ISP, and you to remain in custody until you're transferred. Now we're proceeding in cause number 2020 CR 8537A. State.
Condition number 5, in Barrett County, Texas, the defendant, Aubrey Rayshawn Reed, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of February and March 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the rest.
All right, just one moment. Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objection.
All right. Mr. Reed, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Judge. We're asking that you deny the motion, alternate amend to order state ISF both tracks, followed by ISP, and recommending that he stay in custody until he's transferred.
Okay, we can't understand. Last of you faded off.
I'll start over. So state ISF, we're asking you to deny state ISF both tracks, followed by ISP supervision. And then we're asking that he stay in custody until he's transferred to state ISF.
Defense, is that the agreement?
That is agreement, Your Honor.
Mr. Reed, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm back to the subject matter with you. Why are you not reporting?
No,
I'm sorry?
I'm not doing, just do my own thing.
Okay, that's silly talk. So why are you not reporting, knowing that you can go to prison for life? What is going on in your world? And unfold your arms. What is going on in your world?
A lot.
And what would that be? You're not telling me anything. I don't live with you. I don't know you. So I don't know what a lot you're going through, what that means.
Family stuff, like family problems.
And what are these family problems? Again, I'm not living with you, so I don't know.
I really not talk about it.
Well, would you really like to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
So what are these problems? Because let me just tell you something. I can send you to ISF. That's fine. I can do ISP. Guess what? When you come out, you're still going to have the same problems that you've had before. So what are the problems?
I really had no house to go to. Like, I was really on the streets most of the time.
All right. So why do you not have a house to go to?
I don't really get along with my family.
Okay. So why are you not getting along with your family?
Because the decisions I made.
And what decisions are you making? Inappropriate decisions?
Yes, ma'am.
So you really don't have a problem with your family. The problem is you. You're not behaving appropriately, so they don't want you living with them. And that is understandable. So my question to you then is, what changes are you planning on making so you don't go to prison for the rest of your natural life?
Just to go home, get a job, take care of my kids.
Let's say children, kids are billy goats. So how many children do you have?
2.
You're 18 years old, you have 2 children, and so far the only thing you're bringing to the table to help them is 2 felony cases, one where you could go to life. So you're just being fruitful and multiplying and not taking care of your children. How old are your children?
They're not born yet.
And are these by different people?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically you haven't done anything other than have children. Do you have a high school education?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I dropped out of school in 9th grade.
Why?
I chose the streets.
And why are you making choices that are just nonsense?
Hard-headed, running with the wrong crowd.
No, don't say running with the wrong crowd, because the children and the parents of those children would say that you're the wrong crowd. So here's the thing. It would be so great if they had a program where you go to prison, get a shock to your system. But honestly, based upon your behavior today and based upon your actions that continue, I think, and I hope you prove me wrong, but I think you're going to be right back here on another motion to revoke, and you're going to be begging me to not send you to prison. I don't even think it's clicking with you that you could be in prison for the rest of your natural life. I didn't have to follow any agreement that was reached by your attorney or the state. That's why I asked if you still wanted to plead true, knowing that you could be going to prison. Do you understand? Is that
Yes.
getting through the haze of your immaturity?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll follow your agreement. Deny alternate men, state ISF, both tracks, ISP, supervision. You're to remain in custody till transfer. And I'm going to want full GPS upon release. And you should have the wherewithal to get any type of employment by any type of technology. And then if for some reason you're able to get employment or get your life together, I'll consider lifting the full GPS
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, how long do you want the full GPS for when he gets out?
until further notice.
Got it.
He won't, we can go off the record. He's not making correct choices. So I'm gonna have to do all I can to help him make correct choices. And I still don't understand why you think you can flow through the United States without getting an education and it's free. That's ridiculous. I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody who comes before me who has not obtained their high school diploma because they just want to not do right. There are people who come from foreign countries, don't speak the language, come in, get into high school and end up being first in class or valedictorian because people are lazy. You're being lazy. And all you're doing is running around, having children, soon to be children, that you're going to teach how to be lazy and no account. And therefore, to all the adults who are behaving appropriately, I'm sorry, you won't be able to retire because this generation that Mr. Reed is a part of is doing nothing but bringing more children into the world and not teaching them anything because they don't know anything because they won't go to school. So, Mr. Reed, you're going to remain in custody. And when you get out, I'm going to keep you on a short rope. You are going to be on full GPS, and that will not be removed until I say so.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you end up staying with your family, if they decide to take you in, I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody else. You're not an adult because you can't take care of yourself. You can't afford to take care of yourself because you have no job. You can't even take care of your children because you have no job. So you will follow their rules. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to send you to breakout room number 2. Probation officer will meet you there.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Butler, you can go to number 2 with your client. And then after that, you're excused.